Alright guys, welcome to the Nerd Mulisha. I'm your host Vexx, and tonight we're talking about the new Batmobile. Now I've seen the memes, believe you me, I've seen them. A good friend of mine actually sent me my favorite meme, and it's the poster for Fast 9, Fast 9, and it has the Batman and his Batmobile in it. It's awesome. I get it. It does. It looks like a muscle car, and that's the point. Everybody said it was going to be a muscle car. The leak said it was going to be a muscle car. It's a muscle car. It's good. It's a bad thing. I got some good and some bad stuff to talk about. My overall feeling of this Batmobile, it fucking sucks. No, I'm joking. It doesn't suck. There's some good stuff I love about this Batmobile, and there's some tiny little nitpicks about it, but I can't say this. The first time I saw this thing, I said out loud, this is Matt Reeves' Batman. Like, this is his Batman. He's literally pulling from a different material, different medias, and making his Batman. So what does that mean? That means to me that, like, hey, we've never seen this Batman before. And as I said before, like, yes, we've seen pieces of this Batman in other medias and like video games and comic books, but he's literally patchworking this. And what solidified it was this car. And I'll tell you why. So right off the bat, we got to go what doesn't work for me to explain why this is Matt Reeves' Batman. Because in every other Batman movie, Batman has been a process. The hero becoming Batman has went through some shit to become Batman. His plans are well thought out. And so my nitpicks about this Batmobile, which says this is Matt Reeves' Batmobile, is there's an exposed engine, right? The lights are red, the backlights are red, and it just looks fast and loud. Now, a second-year Batman, right? These are all things that Batman, what we've been told, what we grew up with, that Batman is not. He wouldn't want cops or robbers or just bad people to know that he's coming, so he wouldn't be driving something so loud. I mean, even the Tumbler had a stealth mode, right? So yeah, that's new. The exposed engine, again, we don't know. This is what I'm going off of, right? So these are my nitpicks. And the exposed engine, if we're saying that this Batman is a detective Batman, I think his first thought would be like an exposed engine isn't necessarily a smart idea if I'm doing what I'm doing, which is like stopping hardened criminals from like doing their jobs. So when Matt Reeves is saying like he's going to sacrifice all that forethought for this Batman, and he's basically saying his Batman's going to be balls to the walls, it's going to be brash, it's going to be a new James Bond fucking Batman. He doesn't give a fuck if you know he's coming, but he's fucking coming. I'm here for it, man. Like, let's do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's a ballsy Batman. Like a Batman that doesn't care that you know that he's arrived. I've not seen that before. So I'm really excited about that. That's, even though it's my nitpick, it's kind of like a good thing at the same time. You know what I mean? So let's move on. Now, I do think these are stylized shots, meaning certain things were added and removed from this photo to make this photo what it is. The engine could very well have a top, have a cover, but Matt Reeves for this photo, as a stylized photo, took it off. The red lights can also be an add to this. Like we just don't know. I very much doubt the windows are going to be like open clear like that. Maybe there's going to be a tint that goes over them. We don't know. We don't know. But I do think this is a stylized photo that was taken just for this, because Matt Reeves seems to be ahead of his leaks. If he knows or if he feels something's going to be leaked out anyway, he's just going to leak them. What I like about this Batman, again, this Batman is a mix of Batman and Arkham Knight. Not Arkham Knight the game, but the actual Arkham Knight. I dig his costuming just because it's very doable. Like, I super expect within this year at certain comic book conventions or nerd conventions, geek conventions, right? Pop culture conventions, that there will be cosplayers already in this costume. It's very doable. And the same thing with his car. Believe you me, there's a fandom out there that has the ability to make this car. This will be the first Batmobile that is actually fan available, because to me, I pointed out on my Facebook and on my Instagram that it does look like the base of a Camaro, but it also could be the base of a Challenger, which makes it very doable. I do wonder if it's going to have the double wheels like from what was that, Fast, I think it was Fast 8 that Toretto's car had. That would be awesome too. Another cool thing I really like about this car, man, is it's an older car. Now, I originally thought I was the first person who said this, but I think a lot of people have already said it, that it could have been a really like a muscle car that was passed down or left behind by Bruce Wayne's dad after he died. Not necessarily that it was passed down to him, but he died. He's not going to use it. And now Bruce is repurposing the car and made it a kick-ass Batmobile. That could be the thing. And I think that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome take. That also go with, if the rumors are true, that his Batman, his bat symbol are the melted down bullets and guns of the weapon that killed his parents. The other thing about this car is that it could have doors. It looks like it has doors to me. I'm not entirely sure. But this will be the first time in a long time that the Batmobile has had doors, which is pretty fucking awesome to me. It's going to be interesting to see Batman open a fucking door, because like I said, he hadn't had a door in a long time since Adam West, right? So that's going to be interesting. I'm sure it's going to be cut the same, but it's going to be like super hilarious to see Batman come in and out a door. However, if you are a detective movie, that's part of the aesthetic, is like having the detective come out his car, close it. Like in most detective movies, when we're following a detective, like you could take 7, majority of the scenes are going to take place in the car traveling to the location and at the office. So it makes sense for it to have doors. Now, again, like I said, we don't know. This is a very stylized shot. The hood or the top could be removable. He could have the DeLorean doors, or he could have like self-opened suicide doors, which would be fucking dope to me. Well, guys, that was my reaction to the Batmobile. I do think, like I said, I do think it's an awesome looking car, and I'm super excited to see which fandoms, which fans, which cosplayers who have the money go in to make this car. I mean, like, this car in a long time has been the first doable car. So I'm excited to see who out there actually puts the money forward to make their own Batmobile now, because it's very doable. So I'm excited for that. And I pass this off to you guys. What do you guys think about this car? Are you guys liking it? A friend of mine on my Instagram, once I posted a photo, he literally said, like, you know, like he's not for the midlife crisis Batmobile, which I thought was funny, and I totally felt why he would say something like that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow. Yeah, man, hit me up on all my other social medias. Let's talk about stuff, guys. And as usual, stay classy. No. I tried something new. Stay classy's not going. Stay excellent, and I'll catch you guys later.